ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Gaming with Scott. I am here with Jay Payne.
Hey, how you doing, everybody?
Woo! Jay has decided he's going to join us for the marble game, which we are ecstatic about.
Finally.
It's a wonderful thing.
A year in the making.
A year in the making. So we are here. Yeah, we talked about it at Gen Con back.
2016.
Yeah, 2016 Gen Con. So we are finally here. It's all kinds of wonderful. I don't know if I have a character sheet. Do you have any questions, any comments, any things you want to get out of the gate before we start rolling?
No, I'm already I'm ready to roll.
Ready to roll? Was that intentional?
Well, yeah.
Was that a play on? Anyhow, I'm not even gonna...
roll.
Okay, go ahead and give me 7 rolls. We're going to roll up for your face rip like we did last time.
All right, here we go. How about a good 42?
Woohoo! All right, 42 is good. 6.
So crappy. Yay.
No, that's good. It says that right there in the name.
Ooh, 40. Yeah.
40
Sensing a trend.
is... What did I tell you about 42?
Good.
No, that was wrong. 42 is excellent 20. I lied.
Well, in that case.
40 is good. 42 is excellent. So you have an excellent and a good so far.
All right. How about a 97?
Boom. Amazing 50. Nope, I lied. Sorry. Remarkable.
Okay.
Alrighty.
76
is excellent. 20.
61.
61 is good. 6.
75. Listen to the echo of the dice.
Excellent. 20.
Okay.
Alrighty. So that's going to be for our face rips. Let's roll powers, talents, and contacts. How many of each? I'm going to give you number/number.
Okay. Talents. Oh, I have a thing. If a die falls off the table, I reroll all the dice.
Okay, that's fine. I guess it's your superpower.
57.
Okay, 57 is 5/7 powers.
Okay. 39.
39 is 1/6 talents.
100.
6/6 contacts.
Okay.
I will let you swap out the talents and contacts rolls if you want. I mean, it's okay. You'll still have spots for the talents. You just don't start out with them. The 6 of 6 contacts.
I would like to flip that.
Okay, then
That way I can develop contacts as the game goes rather than...
Then you can flip those two.
Yep. Done.
Awesome. All right. Okay, then you had, I believe, what was the numbers for your powers?
5 of 7.
5 of 7. All righty. Then we need to do 10 power rolls. So we'll just list them out, and then we'll go ahead and pick the best 5 of the group.
Okay.
All right. So we're gonna do 10 pair rolls. In other words, you're gonna roll once for the category, once for the power, and that'll give you 1.
Okay. Purple is the category. Blue is the power.
Nice.
So 100 and then 81.
Travel power.
Okay.
And that travel power will be... And then you said, what was the power number?
81.
81. Trouble Seeker.
Okay.
Which is a pretty kick-ass travel power. You're like, take me to where the trouble is. Okay. It can be good. It can be bad.
All right. How about 35 and 62?
35 is life form control.
Okay.
And where's the table? Okay. And the second number, you said again?
62.
62 is mind transferal. All righty.
You know how you always start out with a base core of a concept, and then it gets totally destroyed?
Yeah.
I'm there.
Okay. Hooray.
All right. How about an 8?
8 is detection.
And a 15.
15 is extra dimensional detection.
Okay. Well, here's hoping that the second half is...
is better than the first. Because you are kind of getting all over the place.
Yeah. Well, maybe there'll be a concept here somewhere.
Could
All
be.
right, here we go. How about a 76?
76 is physical enhancement.
There we go. That's what I'm talking. 54.
All right. 54 is regeneration.
There you go.
All right. We're starting to get in here.
All right. 2.
Defensive.
Okay. And a 54.
54 is reflection.
Okay. Next one here, we have a 37.
Which is magic.
And that is in a row. And 21.
And 21, magic control.
Okay. 63.
Is mental enhancement.
And 44.
Mental. 44 is hyper invention. I'm going to have you re-roll that before you take that. We have one of the players already has hyper invention.
Sure. Re-roll the whole thing or just that
Just
power?
Just the mental side.
Okay, how about a 34?
Re-roll.
Okay.
Because that's hyper intelligence, which is too close.
How about a 3?
Ooh, how about a 3? Clairaudience. He's shaking his head like, that's not what I wanted.
Well, here's the thing. If I wanted to do something like the Trouble Seeker, Mind Transferal, Clairaudience would actually kind of work, right?
Right.
But I don't.
But you're like, and no.
I mean, I will if I have to. How about a 97?
Travel power.
Okay. 18?
And hang on. 18. Oh, that's self-alteration, not travel. 18. Gateway. Good power.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. Here we go. It's crunch time, folks. 16.
Okay. 16 is energy control.
Ooh, okay. 25.
Electrical control.
Already. 58.
58 is mental enhancement.
Okay. 91.
And 91. Let's get all the way down to the bottom there. Telepathy.
Already. I think that's 10. 8, 9, 10.
Anything jump out at you there?
Well, I still have a few things here that would fit us kind of thinking like not so much a tank type character, but a person who could take some damage and generally take care of themselves in that way. So I have regeneration and reflection. I'd need to figure out what reflection does.
Alrighty, let me...
And gateway would be good. Electrical control kind of fits in. Maybe I can,
Reflection there. The hero can turn any attack back onto the attacker. The attack may be of any nature, brute force, power, or magic. The power absorbs the energy of the attack up to this rank and redirects it. A typical feat sends the attack in a random direction. An amazing feat reflects some of the attack back onto the attacker. It's now -3 column shifts in intensity. An unearthly feat sends the entire attack back at the attacker. If the attacker's intensity is higher than the power's rank, some of the damage passes through and affects the hero. The power rank is subtracted from the attacker's intensity. While most of the attack is reflected, the remainder gets through to the hero.
Sounds good.
And then there's a... Cyclops fires at remarkable turnabout, possesses excellent refraction. Power splits the blast in 2. The feeble blast penetrates the power and knocks turnabout back. The bulk of the blast is reflected.
So it subtracts column shifts.
Correct.
Oh, nice. All right. So I think I like regeneration, reflection. I think I like gateway on that. Electrical control could kind of work in there. I need to figure out what the details are there.
Okay.
Actually, can we look at regeneration real quick? Let's see if there's any bonus powers there.
Next. Dun, 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 dun. Next. No. This is funny. Okay. Regeneration. The hero can rapidly recover from any wound. Cuts quickly close. We've all seen Wolverine. The hero heals at an accelerated rate equal to the power rank number times the normal amount of time. A typical can heal 6 times as fast as normal. Unearthly heals 100 times as fast, etc. Lost limbs and organs require a red feat. It cannot repair losses that resulted in the hero's death unless the hero is revived. Mm-hmm. If such a fatal loss occurs, requires life support equipment and gives them the power that gives the power the time to function. There are no optional bonuses or bennies listed.
Okay. What about Gateway?
I was also going to jump over and have you look at. We were going to look at electrical control because I think that one has some.
Yeah.
Gateway. The hero can travel to any point. Oh, dear God. The hero can travel to any point in space, time, or other dimensions by traveling along bridges she creates herself.
Word.
She can travel along a bridge from the current location to a location in space. A green feat, time, a yellow feat, other dimensions, a red feat. The destination of each gateway is a fixed point in space, but the departure end always moves with the hero. The bridge to another location in space. There's like a page and a half of this.
Okay.
The bridge is another location in space created by feet. Green feat creates a spatial bridge. The maximum distance the target can be from the hero at the time of the bridge is created is shown in column E of the range table, which is, I will look at it in a bit here.
Sure.
Gateway through time is a yellow feat. Gateway through dimensions is a red feat. The hero has a finite number of locations she can bridge to. Once the hero has established the bridge, she can always return to it when creating that type of gateway. The maximum number of different gateways the hero can, next page, create is equal to the power rank. So like if you have a gateway at 2, you can go home and to school. Right. Like there's your 2 gateways. Thanks for playing. If you have 100, you can create 100. Sure. Shortly after gaining this power, the hero should create at least half of her possible gateways. More can be added at any time. If the hero exceeds the limit, the previously established bridge is replaced by the bridge the hero is trying to add.
Okay.
Nice. The gateway forms in 10 feet of the hero. Gateways deal with size and not mass.
All right.
Very interesting. Well, the hero can transport a black hole as long as it's small enough. The maximum size of the gateway is the number of square feet equal to the power rank number. For example, a feeble rank creates a 2 square foot gateway that most people could just barely squeeze through. A gateway forms within 10 feet of the hero, and it can maintain its existence for as long as the hero concentrates it or until he passes through it. So, like, if you get it at 1... you best not eat too much.
Yeah, so 1
and
foot
most
square.
Of your party, and most of your party couldn't fit.
That's
through
a 1 square. No one's going to fit through that.
Well, you could turn sideways and squeeze your shoulders, right?
A 1 foot box?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, wow.
It's like this. No. I mean, I can throw a baby through it. If we happen to run across that random
I run
occurrence.
upstairs into the burning building. It's somebody's baby gateway. There.
Yeah, just chuck the baby.
Yeah.
Lucky for you, my gateway ends at the middle of the Hudson River. All right.
No, poor baby can't swim. All right, what do you got next?
Yeah, I don't know about gateway.
I kind of like gateway as long as you take it at like 10 or higher. That'd be perfectly fine.
Well, actually, having like a couple of, even having that at a low rank, I think would be very useful. Like, let's go to base, or let's go to...
Right. Well, the idea of Trouble Seeker Gateway is a perfect combo, because even if you've got Gateway at a 6, one of them is base, and you're like, I Trouble Seek, and I'm there, and I'm in another dimension. Oh, shit, back to base. I can always do that.
Yeah. I don't know. Okay. Let's move on to, let's try electrical control here.
All righty. Control. Ta-da. EC5. The hero can control all forms of electricity, whether natural, artificial, or power-based. Hooray! Let's go there. Let's see if this rolls up. And yes, it does. All right. The hero gains also power rank resistance to electrical generation.
Okay.
Optional powers include electrical generation, energy doppelganger, energy sheath, energy body, and carrier wave, and energy path. Brr.
So optional means I can swap those in for other things.
So optional means you could take energy control as one and then fill out the next 4 with all energy. I mean, if you're going to be Electron, if you're going to be Electrical Man, you can do that. Yes, you can take any of the optional powers without having to roll for them.
Hear me out.
Sure. That's what we're here for.
My guy's going to be like I'm thinking more of a bigger fighter type, like a melee kind of character, right?
Okay.
So I know that electrical control or electrical generation, one of the bonus powers, or optional power, has a weakness you can put on where it's only on contact, and I believe it increases the column shifts. So I'm not going to be a blaster, but in combat I can grab or punch or something like that with the electricity.
You're going to take the name The Shocker?
I am not.
Good for you.
The shot, yeah.
Sorry, there was a hand gesture that it was terrible.
Okay. Well, I have a joke, but I don't. Okay. You heard have you?
So, nurse reaches into her thing, pulls out a rectal thermometer out of her pocket. She's like, "Some asshole's got my pen."
Nice. Have you heard of the minivan?
Yes, well, because there's the rocker, right?
Right.
And there's the shocker, right? And there's the spocker, right? And then there's the minivan.
The minivan.
Yes.
Hilarious.
It's very hilarious. Two in front and...
Yeah. So I'm not going to take Gateway, although I kind of like the idea of...
City bus? No? Okay,
wow.
Go ahead.
That's like 66 people, man. I don't know why I remember that. The buses always had like a capacity.
Oh, really?
On the side for some reason.
So what you're saying is there should be a capacity plaque. All right, this is going to go. Yeah, this is going to be good. Okay, so...
Now, it also said there was a bonus power of resistance to electricity included.
Correct.
So now I have...
The hero has power rank resistance to electrical generation. So you get that as a bonus. So that takes you up. That doesn't count towards any of your slots. You get that as a bonus.
Right. All right. So.
Okay. Whoops. I read that.
Okay. So what I have is regeneration, reflection, electrical control, electrical resistance, and electrical generation. And I still have one more power. What were the other ones that electricity gave me?
And we can look at all of these.
Because I think electrical generation also has a list of powers.
Right, and there's a lot of overlap with them.
Yeah.
Electrical generation, energy doppelganger, energy sheath, energy body, carrier wave, and energy path.
What is energy path?
Okay.
That sounds like a travel power. Is that the one where I can turn myself into electricity and go through wires and crap?
That would be cool.
No, that would be lame.
This is a combination of energy body and carrier wave. The hero is transformed into energy and is
next,
and is propelled at power ranks. Next. All right. Whoops.
So let's look at electricity generation.
Oh, I have carrier wave. That's all right. Then, yay, next. Next. It's not energy control, it's electrical control. What do you want to look at next?
Electrical generation.
Alrighty. Electrical generation. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, that's electrical control. Electrical generation. The hero can create electrical streams that can do power rank damage. Static electricity causes magnetic attraction. Lightning is sheer raw power. Alternate current is what technology is driven by. Direct current is what battery produces. The hero can use it in any form or can raise his rank +1 scholarship by specializing in a particular form. This power automatically includes power rank resistance to electricity. No feat is required to resist your own power. Power rank is... This power is linked to electrical control and energy sheath. When creating the hero, the player can exchange any random determined powers for those he so desires. Extreme heat reduces the power rank by the intensity rank of the heat. So, yeah, it does not have bonus lists, and it does not have optional lists. The only two are energy control and energy sheath.
Does it list in there about the, taking a weakness or a limitation that's only on touch or anything?
It does not.
You know what? That was probably in the original blue book.
Right. The player's book.
Well, that stinks.
Extreme. The hero gains the ability to create a sheath of conductive gas, thus allowing the power to function even in a vacuum, which is apparently what energy sheath does.
Right.
Oh, and here's energy doppelganger. You can create an energy body from electricity that is a double.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
All right.
Energon.
I kind of like. I'm kind of liking the idea of gateway with the electricity stuff.
Yeah.
Although we already have a teleporter, so it's kind of like.
Now he is a teleporter that is limited to a certain number and line of sight, which we had an extensive discussion about. That apparently, if the villain should go, guess who, he cannot teleport away.
That would make sense. Like they put a blindfold on him, he's screwed.
Yeah.
Okay. Plus, gateway allows anybody to run through.
Correct. You actually created the gateway. Your whole team can go. Everything's
as long as I go last.
Correct.
Because I said once I go through it,
it disappears. Yes. Well, but still, that would be wonderful, depending on the power rank you have it at. Even if your first one is base, the idea is, if you can open the gateway, even if you can't get through it, if he can see through the gateway, he could teleport through the gateway.
Right.
So he'd be like, go back to base and get help. I can't. You're knocked out or whatever. And he's through. And like, oh, gosh, we got to.
Right. All right, so here's what I got. Regeneration, reflection, gateway, electrical control, electrical generation, and resistance to electricity.
Boom.
Would you let me have that limitation from the blue book?
Absolutely.
So it's touch only?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And that will be +1 column shift. I'm sorry.
We'll have to look it up. I don't remember what it was. But
I believe it's +1, but that's fine. I'll give you +2.
Okay.
Depends on what your numbers are. Now we roll for what the powers are going to be, for what... now we're going to roll for what ranks you can put your powers at, and we roll on a different table because the powers can allow you to go up to amazing 50. Dun dun dun.
And is this single rolls or double rolls? What are we doing here?
You're going to give me, how many powers do you have? 6?
6.
So you're going to give me 6 straight rolls. I'm going to give you 6 straight ranks.
I have 5 because resistance is equal to the greater of electrical control or electrical generation.
Oh, all right. Well, then you pick one, you get both, huh? That's freaking awesome.
Well, I'm assuming it doesn't stack.
No.
Okay. I have electrical
appreciate
generation
the
of 300.
Yeah.
What?
Well, yes. So you upped it 2 column shifts from picking touch only, and then you upped it another 10 column shifts because you determined all you can do is put on slippers and go across the floor in order to get you.
Right.
That commercial's amazing. What is he doing?
Okay.
All righty. Roll them up.
All right. Let's start with regeneration.
Well, actually, why don't you... give me why don't you do like we did with, we've got the numbers for face rip and we have yet to assign them.
Yes.
Why don't we do the same thing with powers? I'll give you a pool of numbers that you'll roll up and then I'll let you assign them. So you're like, I've got a gateway of 1 and a regeneration of 100 and electrical of 2. You might not want to necessarily go that route.
Okay. So 5. Here we go.
Alrighty.
45.
That is excellent 20.
Okay. 57.
Excellent 20.
Okay. 62.
Remarkable 30.
85.
Incredible 40.
58.
Excellent 20.
And that's 5.
Excellent. There you go.
All right. It's not so bad.
That's not too bad at all.
All right. All right. Let me figure this stuff out here. So, so I should probably put my stats in first. You think?
Probably.
All right. Let's see here. I'm preparing.
No, I get it. I get it.
Your face.
The hand
You're
gestures.
Like, what the hell are you doing? By the way, you kept saying good 6. Isn't good 10?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry. That was my, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. Good as 10.
All right.
I have my my Tomb of Annihilation.
Wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only have 6 stat rolls.
Dun, dun,
because we rolled a amazing, and you said, "Oh wait, wrong table," so I scratched it out and went to the next line.
Oh,
so yeah, I got another stat coming up.
No, then you're. Do you remember the number that you rolled?
Well, no. I rolled a number. You looked at the wrong table and said it was amazing, and so I wrote amazing. Then you go, "Oh wait, no, wrong table. It's remarkable."
Okay, so then so that one should be remarkable.
It is. That's
and
what I'm
then
saying.
All the rest of them, and then you're missing one.
Right.
Oh, okay. Roll another one then.
A 1.
No, you didn't.
Well, this character's hopeless.
Well, then something is going to be feeble of 2.
I'm going to make this character the most successful character ever and show that anybody can succeed if they try hard enough.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Good for you. This is going to be fun.
Yeah.
Like, here's a jigsaw puzzle.
Oh, no.
It's just, oh, no. What's one of the large ones? It's a picture of a kitty cat. He'll be there for hours. We're good.
No, I'll be like, I'm not leaving until I see the sailboat. It's a schooner. You dumb bastard.
It's a kitty cat.
All right.
It's a picture of a boat. It's a kitty cat.
All right. Well, I think I'm going to go with Feeble and Psyche, which will leave me vulnerable to mental attacks.
That it shall.
Mainly because I don't want to play a idiot.
Good answer.
All right, that's done there. Okay, so my good old remarkable, I'm going to put up here in my strength there. Let's see. Everything else is good and excellent. So let's see here. What do I want to be excellent? How about if I have excellent intuition, because intuition's awesome. I'll take a good reason.
Do you really need a good reason? I think you do. There's no good way to answer that question.
Yeah. Let's see here. All right, there we go. So let's see here. That makes my health 30, 50, 60, 80.
Yay.
And good old karma there is 32.
Woo! And then, so that number for karma makes you go, did you miss a stat? Did you not add them all together? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Wait, how'd you get 2? Did you already spend some?
32. Did you spend down? No.
No. No, I suck. All right.
No, it's you got to have a weakness. Because I was going to ask you, so do you want to take a weakness? Oh, never mind. You already have one.
All right.
Now I feel sad.
Now, because I get the +2 column shift on my electrical generation, I'm going to take the lowest rank in that, which will be excellent. +2 would make it
amazing.
Incredible.
Incredible. Okay. You're not going to min-max that?
Unlike some people, Scott, I play for the love of the game.
Very good, sir. That's why we have you here.
As far as you know.
Right.
Okay. Let's see.
So what happens if someone punches you?
Well, I have reflection for that, sir.
Well, no, but I'm saying, so you have reflection for theirs.
Yeah.
And do they also get zapped?
I would think not, because I think I have to unpurposely.
So here becomes my question.
I didn't take energy sheath.
Right. So here comes my question. What's your reflection at?
Incredible.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
That yikes.
I want to make sure I don't get hurt.
Yeah, very
and just
much
in
so.
case, I'm also going to have.
So let's say someone punches you at amazing strength.
Yes.
So that would mean 10 would come through.
No, not 10. If they're amazing, it gets reduced column
Oh,
shifts.
by their
sir.
column shifts. So it comes through as...
So it would get reduced basically to one column feeble.
Oh, so you would take 2. Very nice. Now, they're now hitting you for 2.
Yes.
Do they then take damage from your electrical discharge?
No.
No. Okay.
Not until my turn.
And then when you put the sock on them.
Right.
So you don't have like just an aura of electrical generation about you at all times, so that you lay down on your pillow and your head and the pillow explodes into. Oh,
right.
Okay, good.
That would suck.
It would. Kind of like energy body. You don't want the problems that come across with stop walking on the carpet. Right. I get you. Okay. We have marble floors for that. Okay.
Right. And
Good,
that
good,
means
good.
my resistance will also be to electricity would be 40. So there we go. I have regeneration at 30.
Nice.
Reflection at 40. Gateway at 20. Electrical control at 20. Electrical generation at 40. And resistance to electricity at 40.
That's pretty badass.
Yeah. And it actually worked out.
I mean, that's a baller.
Yeah, and I'm glad I happened to randomly roll electrical control because it really kind of helped finish the character.
Yes. Very much so.
Although my original idea was not someone that would shock people or something.
You didn't want to be shocking. You were going for far more mundane. I get you.
I was.
Okay.
Because some of us are here for the love of the game.
So give me the power list one more time in my head so I can...
All right. Regeneration.
Uh-huh.
Reflection. Gateway. Electrical control. Electrical generation. And resistance to electricity.
Nice.
So I'm thinking, just for effect, my gateways will be rings of electricity.
Nice. I like
Right?
that.
Kind of works together.
What's
Right.
the power rank of your gateway?
Excellent. Which
30?
is the lowest power rank I had.
Nice.
Which is 20.
Or 20. Yes. Excellent is 20. So you get 20 locations. Do you want to define a handful of them now, or do you just want to hold? Because like base, you don't have base yet, but
Well, like my character's house or wherever I live would be
Right,
one,
home,
obviously.
right.
Like if I have a job, in the closet where no one sees me arrive late, that would be the other one.
nice.
Right? That kind of stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll come up with a few.
Okay. Totally cool. Totally cool.
Yeah.
All right. Hooray. That makes me happy.
Do we have cool names yet, other than Commander Shotgun or whatever it is?
Whoa. Commander Shotgun.
Right.
Lumia.
Ooh, I like that one. Okay.
Levi Drake, also
Okay.
known as the Leviathan.
Okay.
Or Leviathan. I think it's just one word thing. I think it's like Sting.
Leviathan. Very, very clever.
Levi
Got
Drake,
it.
right?
Drake, right. Got
Right.
it. Yeah.
And then not Solarium, Selenium,
Okay. Which one's that one?
the teleporter.
Okay.
And he has not given us his alternate identity name. He came in and the group kind of went a little sideways and he jumped in to help. And then they were like, well, what's your name? And he's like, well, I'm Levi Drake. And he's like, well, I'm Commander Shotgun. And she said, I'm Lumia. And he goes, and he gave, I got a Solarium. It's not Solarium. It's Soldinium. And that's his secret identity. That's his superhero name. He has not given his secret identity yet.
Right.
He has not shared his real name with the team.
Yeah, I'm going to have to think of something here. Like, let's see. I don't know. Coming up with a name like that right off the bat.
It's rough to do.
Yeah,
No, I get
it's
you.
rough to do.
I'm hearing you. So let's talk. Dun, 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 dun. Let me jump over here and change books real quick, and we'll talk some talents. Come on. Because yes, I'm opening up the blue book.
Oh, if you're opening up the blue book,
Find out what the column shifts on the thing are.
check electricity generation.
Right. All right.
Reminds me, way back in the day, there was a bad guy in our Marvel game named Lupo, and because it was short for loophole.
Nice.
And he was basically comprised of all the powers that give you a bunch of other powers.
Nice.
And took all the bonus column shifts that there were in the book. It was actually quite tough.
Electrical manipulation.
Mm-hmm. No, electrical generation.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Oh, and by the way, I consider my electrical control to be something that I have to be in contact with the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, I'm not going to, point at a downed power line and make it go out. I have to actually go up and grab it. Right?
Oh, okay.
That kind of thing. Like, I have to be involved with the electrical field.
Oh.
Or
So you have to touch someone's computer to make it stop, that kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Earth control, air control. Do you remember how well the powers were laid out in the blue book? How easy it was.
I have no such memory
right?
of it being well laid out.
Yeah. So I was like, what in the hell am I actually looking for here? Because I found electricity generation or manipulation, but I did not find generation yet. So let me matter control, movement, body control, distance attacks. It's harder to find energy control. I've got electrical manipulation. I need generation, don't I? Matter control.
This is riveting stuff.
Oh, this is the type of radio that people. This is what they signed in to hear. All right, I'm just going to do generation. See what I find here. Force field, image, ice, fire, energy, generation. Boom. Yeah, it's not electrical. It's energy.
What? Really?
Yeah. Isn't that the best?
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't it? Well, because what they did was, ice generation, fire generation, energy generation, sound generation.
Right, but yeah.
Yeah.
Still, it doesn't make much sense. I could have sworn there was a...
Energy. The hero with this power can fire bolts of force that inflict energy type damage, the force type damage, or either, depending on the blah blah before the attack. The character may pull his punch. Okay. It does not say column shift. You limit this to 4. I think that's probably under weaknesses or limitations.
Maybe. Well, I remember. Yeah. Well, whatever. It's all good.
We'll do some work on that. What did I come in here? Oh yeah, talents or contacts or whatever the. We'll do some research on that, boys and girls, and we'll get you. We'll update you as to what we found.
So, question.
Yes.
The origin of these people.
These people.
Well, you said.
What do you mean by these people?
What do you mean by these people? I'm a dude pretending to be a dude playing another dude.
Right.
Are we? I mean, obviously, Commander Shotgun is not a mutant. Neither is a guy who's actually a freaking dragon.
We're going to get to that here in just a minute.
Okay.
For you.
Well, because that might change my talents and contacts, right?
It might. Okay, so...
If I was creating a lab accident as opposed to being born.
Good point. Let's go do that.
Being an astronaut or whatever the heck there is.
Astronauts. He's an astronautic person of astronomical things here with this stuff. All right. Let's go back up here. Let's go further back up here. All right. There we go. All right. Physical form. Go ahead and give me 2 rolls.
All right. 64 and 69.
69 is demi-human, merhuman.
No.
What was the other one?
64.
64 is demi-human lupinoid. I don't think either of those really
suck.
Either of those don't really fit. So
I was really looking for more like you're a mutant or an altered human. Pretty much that was it.
Right, which means that basically you're looking to roll a 35 or under.
Okay, let me try that again.
All right, roll both of those again.
Hey, a 33 and a 50. Oh wait, no, 53 and a 39.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Okay, 39 is humanoid race.
Okay.
And what was the other one?
53.
53. Modified human.
There you go.
Okay, now let's check this out.
I think.
Right.
Maybe.
Right. Hold on. Now, where does this... that's physical form.
Can I just tell you what the origin is I just came up with?
Hang on. Yes, tell me how.
So I'm thinking all this should be mostly electrical based.
Okay.
Everything about this character, including my regeneration, including my reflection.
Oh, so you go over and grab the live wire and it helps regenerate you?
No.
Because I'll give you a +1 column shift if you want. Hold on, he's over. Why is he taking the insulation off of that? Oh, God. Oh, he's better.
Anybody got an iPhone cord?
I left my charger at home.
No, my thought is, check this out. So,
Hi, he'll fast that way. Leave me alone. Go ahead.
Got a 9-volt battery handy?
Yeah. Tingly and good.
So my thought is, given my psyche is not the greatest, it's probably fairly easy to talk my character into things, right? So maybe I volunteered, whatever, for some wacky experiment.
Okay.
Where they were trying to use electrical impulses in the body to achieve healing or other effects.
Uh-huh. Nice.
And because of whatever, it worked.
Right.
A little too well.
Very nice.
So now basically all of this stuff is all electricity basically contained within my own body.
Oh, okay.
Right? So when my regeneration is occurring, it's because basically my body is running faster than it should. Right? So it's healing things.
Nice.
Reflection could just be some sort of, I'm not going to say it's magnetic in nature, but some sort of electrical force field almost that reflects damage without actually being a force field, right? Just kind of like a...
Right. Your electricity repulses whatever, you're at a different...
It's just the aesthetic, right?
A different polarity than most. That's why it reflects.
Sure. That makes sense. And obviously the electrical generation, resistance, and control, and then gateway, all of it's based on this like electrical thing going on.
Right.
So there you go.
Nice.
Boom.
All right. Ta-da.
Ta-da.
So how'd you get on the project?
That I haven't figured out yet.
Okay.
Because I still got to come up with, my normal schmuck name.
Right.
And, how old my character is. If I decide to make him young, college student needs some money. Hey, you want $50?
Yeah. Come on over here to hold these 2 wires. What?
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Oh, and put this 9-volt battery on your tongue. So there's that, or something. I'll think of something.
Okay, cool. Very cool. Very cool. All right, very nice. From that, then we need to do talents,
right,
and contacts. I don't want to go there. I want to go here. I'm learning. Hooray! All right. What are your talents?
I have 6 of them.
6 of 6?
Yep.
Wow, very nice. All right.
I'm as talented as I can be.
All right, then we're going to do 6 paired rolls.
Oh, okay. We'll see how this goes.
Yeah.
100.
Other skills.
And then 99.
Nice. 100, and then the other is... I apologize, 1 through 6. So I need a 6-sider here. You're like, wait, hold on. Do you want your own, or do you want to use one of mine?
Of course I'll use my own. Come on, man.
Hey, I'm just asking. I got the Tomb of Annihilation dice.
Nice.
From D&D.
Never use another man's dice unless you've completely forgotten your own.
Agreed.
I'll use this handy dandy Gen Con 2009.
Oh, very nice.
Here we go. A 1.
That would be... Did I read that right? Artist. Okay.
Why are you laughing? Maybe my dude's a dancer. He loves to dance.
You didn't even pick it. Never mind.
Those aren't spirit fingers. These are spirit fingers.
That's not jazz hands. What are you talking about?
Same thing.
Interpretive dance. Okay. Give me a roll, and I guess we're going to do singles because some of these are D10s and some of these are
not.
Okay,
here we go.
Oh no, that was a D10. It wasn't a D6. No, re-roll that.
What?
Actually, that was a D8.
What?
What the hell? What are you doing, Marvel? Marvel, you go home. You are drunk. Oh no, I lied.
Oh my god,
I lied. It is. What was your?
It's rolled a D13.
You rolled a 100, and then what was the second roll? Do you remember? A 99.
The 100.
You rolled a 100, and then it was 99. 99.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's not artist.
It is not artist.
Okay.
Sorry.
What is it?
You get your choice.
Okay.
Between trivia, performer, animal training, heir to fortune, student, or leadership. You remember the joy of the Blue Book, don't you?
This is why, after a while, we just made our own shit up.
Right, we just made our own tables. You know what? I don't like this.
I want a tank that breathes fire. Okay, done.
And here we are.
What power levels do you want? You know, incredible, amazing, whatever.
Yeah,
okay,
we're in that level. Okay,
done.
Good. Unearthly. Oh, I see how you are. Yeah,
those were in there.
Yeah.
Trivia just means what? You know a lot of little shit about a lot of stuff?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll do that one.
Okay.
That kind of fits my personality, so that would be very easy for me to role play that.
Very nice. All right. Give me a main roll and then a 1d10.
Are you sure it's a 1d10?
I am at this point.
Okay.
It just looked confusing.
Then why? Okay. 26.
26 is a fighting skill.
And then 4.
Martial arts D.
Which one's that one?
Oh, that's the... We went through this the other night.
One thing I liked about Marvel is they didn't try to name their martial arts styles. They just said, put them in these categories. That way, just kind of generally fits,
This meditative form of martial arts searches out the weak points of the opponent's defenses and strikes against them. The practitioner of this form of attack may ignore the effects of body armor, though not force fields, for determining stun and slam results.
All right.
Would you like a different type of
No,
martial
that's
arts?
fine. That's fine. I can never use it. It's fine.
Why can you never use it?
No, I mean, I can use it.
Because you're doing all energy attacks?
No, not that. Just, I don't know. I never like that one.
Yeah,
I mean, it makes sense because, you study and all that, but...
But still, yeah, I don't like it either. I'm with you. Oh, crap. All right.
You ready to go?
Born and bred, man.
51.
Professional skill.
2.
Law or law enforcement?
Okay. Already? Oops, sorry there. Next.
Next.
8.
8 is weapon skill.
And 3.
3, thrown weapons. That makes no sense. I will let you re-roll that if you like. Oh, we should have been doing 2 of each and then picking, shouldn't we?
Should we?
Yeah, I think we should.
All right, well, this is number 4 then. Another number 4 of 12.
Yeah.
All right, you ready? Here we go.
Yeah.
66 and 6. Ooh, 666.
66 is scientific skill. 6 is geology. You're hoping for the late covers.
The great thing about the Marvel game is it literally covered like everything.
Yeah,
but
literally,
in no case would you be sitting there going, "My guy's a geologist." It's good for a background of like a villain or something.
Right.
You know, like, oh, here comes Master Earthquake or whatever his name is, and it's like,
she's a villain. Her name is Eartha Quake.
Eartha Quake. I like that. All right. How about 37?
That is
in a row.
A fighting skill.
And 9.
9 is acrobatics.
My acrobatic geologist.
Right? That's exactly where I went. Acrobatic law enforcement, though, wouldn't that be kind of...
Yeah. All right.
You don't sound convinced.
Well, we're halfway done.
Right. Okay, good.
Let's look on the bright side here. 98.
Ooh.
And then a 3.
98 is other. 3 is languages.
That works.
In what capacity? Okay. It's something you want and can use? Okay.
It makes more sense.
Okay, good point. We're getting into the end of the rolls is what I'm hearing.
50.
50 is...
And a 3.
Professional skills. Another character already has this skill, pilot. Do you want to double up? Or do you want to roll a different one?
You know what? I'll keep it on the list.
Okay.
100.
Other.
And a 7.
Repair/tinkering.
Okay. Right?
Yep.
60. And a 3.
Reroll.
61. And a 7.
Engineering.
Okay. I got a whole new origin going now.
All right.
12 and a 6.
Bows. Fighting skill, bow.
Okay.
Bow.
Makes total sense.
None whatsoever.
91. What's with the lots of high
What's
numbers?
with the 91?
91.
Uh-huh.
And a 9.
You are back to the trivia, performer, animal training, heir to fortune, student leadership. You can pick any one of the group. Heir to fortune gives you, moolah.
Yeah, but that kind of goes against the kind of thing I was going with.
Okay.
Of course, he could be rich and just not care.
Yeah. He could be the Danny Rand of, I walk around with no shoes in New York City, which really made me just go, have you seen this? Have you seen the sidewalks? Like, I wouldn't.
You literally stepped in a puddle of piss walking through the door.
No, pee at least comes out sterile. I'm thinking what that hobo ate for dinner from the, hobo chuck wagon last night. The upchuck wagon that stewed for a couple of hours before he drank enough to throw it back up.
Yeah. So heir to fortune talked me into it.
Animal training?
No.
Oh, okay.
All right.
You'd be like, so the little dokies would always start doing exactly what I said. Oh, God, you're cruel.
We don't use shock collars here. I am the shock collar.
That's your superhero name, Shock Collar.
No.
Because you could be the law enforcement guy that catches the bad guy. That was a shock collar.
No, that's just
It's horrible.
That's cheesy.
It is. It's bad.
mean, it's like I'm not going to go there. All
okay.
Right.
Oh. Hey, hi. So what was your good story? Your wholesome story? Tell us.
So this is what I'm thinking. Okay. So repair, tinkering, engineering, and pilot. Okay.
Right.
Maybe not pilot, but those kind of all go together.
But you built planes and worked on...
Built somethings.
Because I'm thinking our pilot could fly whatever it was you were tinkering and engineering and working to design at the company where you maybe worked. I don't know.
Sure. The weird thing about... Can we talk about superhero universes for a second?
Yes, please. Let us.
What doesn't make a lot of sense is anybody with superhuman abilities would be a millionaire.
Immediately.
Pretty much immediately.
Right.
Let's say, okay, because here was my original thought. maybe I'm a tinkerer and I was kind of working on some stuff, right? Maybe I was a cop. It blew up in my face, injuring me to the point where I couldn't work anymore.
Okay.
So I kept tinkering and building and stimulated my own electricity to try to heal myself.
Self-made.
Gave myself these abilities.
Yeah.
By accident, right? So that all works. But why would I just go back and be a cop again?
No, you wouldn't.
Right?
At this point, you're going, hey, I healed my own body. I'm good. I'm back to work, Chief. No, that's not going to happen. I'm thinking.
Right. But which brings it up, like, why
So,
just, hi, I'm the best cop in the freaking world. Bring it. You know?
Yeah, and I'm done here. You can't hurt me.
Yeah.
You can't hit me. Most mortals are not going to hit me or shoot me. That's fine.
Right.
And what are we doing here?
Right.
So,
anyway.
there is the hook in that one of the contacts of the pilot has Quinn, the creator of the Quinjet.
Oh, okay.
That he flew for before the accident.
Wait, he had an accident too?
He had.
This isn't going to work.
Well, he had an accident a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
This whole character is it's pointless.
That was
a joke.
That was well played. The audio on that was beautiful.
Thank you.
I was like, did he just? No, wait, his sheet's right there.
Remember this one?
Yep. Oh my God, he tore the paper.
That's third grade for you right there. All right.
Hey, it's all good. No, his was an exposure. Someone exposed themselves. I mean, he was exposed to something else, and that caused his. And I think that exposure is going to be his recharge need.
Let's see.
There's going to be a jungle involved, I'm sure.
2, 3, 4, 5. I need one more. Martial arts D. Sure. I mean, if I was a cop or security guard or prison guard or something, I don't want to be a lawyer. That's lame.
Yeah.
Too many damn lawyers. And
what do you call 100,000 lawyers at the bottom of the ocean?
good start.
Exactly. Why don't rattlesnakes bite lawyers?
Ooh, I haven't heard this one before. Let me think. Don't know.
Professional courtesy.
Oh, nice. Yeah. All right. So here are my talents.
Yes.
Trivia, martial arts D, law/law enforcement, repair, tinkerer, engineering, and heir to fortune.
Nice. Okay.
So not a pilot, no doubling up.
Very nice. Very good.
Acrobatics, geology, and bows almost fit in there, but
almost
it was close.
It was very close.
Very close.
So you could be a cop that was injured on the force, that was injured on the beat or whatever, or the beat and path. I don't know how cops say that kind of stuff. I haven't watched Law and Order for years. And then you volunteered for a study in.
No. I have all the tools I need to accidentally create myself.
Oh, very good. Okay.
So, yeah. That's what I was saying.
Can you reproduce what you did?
No, of course not.
Did it all blow up?
Well, yeah, of course.
Very nice. I like that.
Well, no. How about this?
Because I'm like, why didn't you just patent this? Because then that's how I would have made my money. Be like,
well,
you too can be a super electric superhero.
I know, right?
I'd buy that.
Like, that's the problem. Like, Luke Cage, great show, mostly. But,
it's like, no, I loved Luke Cage. That was brilliant.
Luke Cage himself was awesome.
Yes.
That bad guy. And like the 3 hour, the 3 episodes too long kind of series.
Okay.
Anyway, what I'm getting at is this doctor accidentally creates Luke Cage.
Right. Yeah.
Why didn't he create a whole bunch more? He could have easily sold that tech to somebody.
To Cobra.
Anybody. To Cobra.
And they would have paid him out the wazoo, and then we'd have had a bunch of Luke Cages running around.
Right.
No, I'm with you.
Yeah.
You haven't watched Defenders yet, have you?
No. You can go ahead and spoil. I don't care. As long as it's minor. It's not a big one.
It is minor.
Okay, go ahead.
I am waiting for the scene, and it did not come in the first season of Defenders,
Okay.
so I'm not really even spoiling anything. I'm waiting for the scene when Jessica Jones picks up Luke Cage by the ankles and beats him with another and just swings him around like a club, and he's punching people while she's just... That would be amazing to see. I don't think they'll ever go to that.
That's a little too comic booky.
Well, but isn't that the point?
No.
Okay.
Those are gritty, realistic.
Oh, yeah. So dark you can't even see your own shoes. Oh, sorry.
No, they're not that dark.
I know, right?
Not that dark.
Oh, somewhere in the middle.
Somewhere in the middle.
I've never been really good about, being a centrist.
All right. So I got that.
So you think you're good?
I think I'm good.
Where were you a cop?
Well, you know what?
Were you an indie?
It says law/law enforcement.
Right.
That doesn't necessarily mean...
This is true. A cop.
I was a cop or a security guard. It might just means I know a lot about that shit.
Did you work at Pendleton? I don't know. Where'd you work? What's your background? What law/law enforcement were you? I'm getting a little detail here. I'm trying to weave you now into Indianapolis.
No, I get it. Yeah, obviously I'm an indie guy.
Okay.
So, it's not like I was somewhere else.
Have you listened to much of the podcast of the first 3 seasons?
I listened to all of the Marvel stuff.
Okay. I meant the Marvel stuff.
The first story. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Is this a continuation?
No.
Is it same universe, a.k.a. like all that crap happened and...
We're going to be playing before that.
Oh, okay.
So what'll happen is at some point during this thing, a giant sphere will fall from the sky and crash into Indianapolis, and people will be able to go, oh, that's where the other one was. Get that.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
That also lets me weave in some of the lower backstory elements that were, because when everybody made near galactic characters.
Right. Yeah, I noticed.
And wrote their backstories as like this power level. So there's 8 or 9 plots that were and are still running around completely unresolved because they were like, well, this is a guy that Spider-Man would fight. I'm going to go fight Galactus. I'll be right back.
Right.
And then they never came back.
Right.
And it was like, okay, good.
No, I remember.
Yeah. Like the bank manager and things like that are like, oh, okay.
Wait, I get to go punch a bank manager?
Perhaps.
Nice. All right.
Could be good.
So let's see. I'm figuring wherever I was or whatever I was doing will be the contact. But what that is, I don't know.
Okay.
So I'm kind of between like I was you know what? I'm heir to a fortune, right?
Yes.
So how about this? Mommy and daddy were lawyers.
Mm-hmm.
Uncles were all cops or lawyers. So the family is loaded. Right. So that's why I'm the heir to the fortune. So instead of doing all that stuff, I'm like, nah, I'm just going to sit down here and play with these motherboards and solder some crap together and make some tech. Boom,
Okay.
blows up in my face, right? Injures me. Maybe, like my left leg is numb now, so
You're not gonna do a Doctor Strange, get in your fancy sports car at night in the rain and zip around texting.
No.
Good for you.
No, because
I think that story's been done too much.
Because my reason is 10.
Yeah. That was the thing. Was like Doctor Strange is this incredibly highfalutin neurosurgeon,
But
who texts in his Lamborghini in the rain on a curvy mountain road. Not getting it.
by the way, Curvy Mountain Road by New York City.
Right.
What?
Well, because in those you saw in the first Avengers movie when Iron Man was flying up and taking the bomb into the thing, you saw the mountains in the backdrop, right outside the city.
I actually did not.
Neither did I. No, they're not there.
Oh, okay, good.
No, I'm being an a-hole that's going, you're absolutely right. There are no mountains by New York
City. I thought
you
were saying they made a mistake there, too.
No. It was terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, the windy mountain pass right outside of New York City.
Right.
No.
Anyway, the point is, I can see Dr. Strange doing that because he's a conceited asshole.
Oh, exactly.
All the drivers on the road that are assholes, yeah.
Yeah, that's that guy.
Yeah, they're all that guy.
Yeah.
So
no, I get that.
All the ones that aren't me driving around.
Right.
Those guys.
I reached a place about 10 years ago that made me completely zen on the road. I'm just like, I get on the highway and I'm like, whatever. Yeah, it's all good.
Whatever. It's all good.
Like car lengths and people jump in front of me and I'm just like, whatever. I'll get there when I get there. That's the mantra. It's really been Mr. Incredible from The Incredibles is we'll get there when we get there.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm zen on the road. I used to road rage, and I mean like climb out of my own convertible road rage and scream while standing on the steering wheel. It was bad. It was.
No, I still get a little upset. So anyway,
Yeah.
the point is,
yes. Okay, go on.
I was injured to the point where like I was physically impaired.
Nice.
So I did what I do and just started tinkering with some other things. Maybe I read some research. Doesn't matter. Point is,
right.
I started working.
Geology books. There was something in there that
Geology books, of course.
about conductivity.
You know.
You didn't take geology, did you?
No.
Okay, good.
I did not.
Which is why you threw those books away, and you're like, there's nothing in there that can help me.
So anyway, ended up building something to stimulate the electrical impulses in my body in an attempt to heal myself. It did, and also did all this.
No.
No.
You built all the things. You tried to stimulate, and you saw minor results. You saw just a little, and you thought, you know what I need to do?
Amp it up.
Right.
Well, of course. Yeah,
I got to supercharge this stuff. I mean,
I was getting to that. Right.
Oh, right.
I mean, in the end, what I'm saying is I did it to myself. But yes, obviously it's like, oh, I got this little cut. Oh, it healed.
Igor, throw the switch.
Hit small thumbs.
What's our setting? 3. 5,000.
3 worked. Yeah. Crank it to 5,000.
Yeah. So, if 3 works, 30 obviously is 10 times as good, right?
Obviously.
So, right.
So we should be 100 times that, and
Exactly.
then we'll get this done this afternoon.
Right.
Got it.
And, and it did. And here you go.
Very nice. Very nice. How long has it been since your origins?
That is a good question. I guess that would depend on what age I'm going to be, and also, the age would kind of determine. I don't know. I guess it would be
Okay.
kind of new-ish. I don't know. I already have some gateways, right?
Right.
So I don't know, some gateways. So
Okay.
that obviously took some time. So my contact will be either mommy or daddy, who are lawyers.
All right.
So my contact will be
I
law.
refuse. I refuse to answer any questions until I speak with my attorney. Mommy! Very nice.
So, and just to make it easier on you, because I know how certain things can really throw a wrench into a game, I don't know that I can travel to other dimensions or time with Gateway. Okay?
All right. Fair enough.
If you want to introduce that, then maybe later I figure it out. But let's keep this spatial for now.
Right.
As far, I don't know how far I can go,
Yeah.
I just have my little gateways, and that's that. So,
Which does make it a little. I did have an idea of a Savage Worlds kind of thing. And everybody gets dropped back in dinosaur times. It does, and then you got to find your way to the MacGuffin to get back home.
Sure.
Which really then is just like, hold on,
hold on, guys.
oh, we're home.
Yeah,
Well,
darn.
All right, never mind that. That's perfectly fine then. Perfectly okay.
Or maybe you can still do that, only the Good Witch of the North needs to come and tell me I had the power to go home the whole time. You bitch!
You couldn't have opened with that.
Why didn't Dorothy just kick her ass?
Yeah, you could have done that the entire way. Somebody's getting a beating.
Well, she does say, "Why didn't you tell me?" And the witch is like, "You wouldn't have believed me."
Seriously,
Have you
I'd
seen
give it a
the
shot.
shit I've been through? I saw
I
a
told
witch
you.
disintegrate
Oh, no.
before my eyes. I
Right.
got carried to another land in a freaking tornado. Come on.
The midgets alone were disturbing enough to just be like, seriously? You could have told me, and I'd have gone like, nah. And then I'd have gone a third of the way down the road, and you could have popped back in and gone, believe me yet? And I'd have clicked my heels just to try just to try it.
Oh, and don't forget, the shoes disappeared from the witch and appeared on
her
Dorothy's
feet.
feet.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's something weird going on there.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
not like she was like, oh, look at these shoes.
Yeah. It wasn't like she went,
Pulled them off the
I
corpse.
just killed somebody. Let's loot this corpse. Yeah. Just poor little Dorothy and her little dog did not seem like corpse looters from the get-go. So, I don't know.
You've read the theory that Glenda is actually the bad guy.
No.
It's a great theory. Basically, the whole idea is there's a witch war going on, and so Glenda like tricks Dorothy into like brings Dorothy there and kills the one witch with her and sends her basically to go kill the other witch to remove all the opposing power.
And that's why the bucket of water and the whole thing, and you're like, hey, thanks for doing my dirty work.
Exactly.
Oh, my God.
And it's like why she didn't tell her what was going on. And it's fairly solid.
That's phenomenal. So I have not seen Wicked yet, and I don't know whether that's before or after it contains any of that. But boy, that's a great the notion that I am Glinda the Good Witch, and you will destroy my enemies. Like, wait, what?
What?
Whoa, that is phenomenal. Yeah. I like that a lot.
Okay, so I'm
probably going to steal a little bit of that. Carry on.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
All righty.
So my gateways will be my house / apartment, my workshop.
Okay,
that's going to be one definitely.
Where do you live? North side? North of 96th Street, I would imagine? You said lawyers and law people.
No, that's where Mommy and Daddy live.
Right.
Oh, where do you live there? I can live where the hell I want.
I guess.
Because I'm an heir to a fortune. I got all the money I need.
Well, I'm sure Mommy and Daddy are going to cut you off at some point because you'll do something that...
Well, in that case, my character better be young, because if I'm like 40...
well, you could be in your basement. Took me to 45 before we could start recording in this luxurious palace, sir.
It's not bad. The view is not terrible.
No, the view is not terrible. And at night, it's really kind of cool because these things light up in a way, and it's all kind of... It's like, all right.
No, well, okay, let me ask you this.
Climate control is a thing. You know what I'm saying?
Is the locations, are they going to be like... Let's see how to put this. Snobbish... What I mean is all the cool shit...
You mean north of 96th Street?
Is all the cool shit going to happen north of 96th Street or north of 86th or north of 38th Street and nothing's ever going to happen down there?
Oh, down there. Where's down there? We didn't even think of down there.
Exactly.
Oh.
See, I have a friend. He is convinced that anything the south side of Indianapolis is anything south of 82nd Street.
Well, 38th at the very least. I mean, now you're looking, 38th is near downtown, which is like, and then...
Not really. But,
I get what you're saying.
So basically what I'm saying is if I, go, I live on, South Keystone
Emerson.
and Raymond Street or whatever.
Yeah.
Not that I would ever live there. But
10th and Oriental. Oh, you need to move. Okay. So your character needs to get a U-Haul. No, you're not going to get a U-Haul in that neighborhood. Sneak your stuff out at night. That's what I'm saying.
No, what I'm saying is, let's say I live down that direction.
Right.
If everything's happening on 96th Street, it's really going to suck. My character's going to have to always gateway up to, I'm going to have to have gateway at 96th Street to show up to do stuff.
Right.
So, what's the general consensus?
The general consensus is it will be probably downtown centric.
Okay.
When you guys get quote unquote a base, which you might help facilitate, I don't know. It'll probably be somewhere in the Chase Tower, maybe.
Excuse me, Salesforce Tower.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. That has changed, hasn't it?
Yes.
It is now the Salesforce Tower, isn't it? Yeah, I know. I forgot. So you work at the. So you work at what might be your home base. It's kind of cool.
And I'm assuming this is obviously a fictitious version of Indianapolis.
Correct.
I'm not going to go to my neighborhood and run into my family, right? Because.
Huh? So Lilly has been replaced. There's a company that's called Nimbus. That's the Lilly campus.
Sure.
So I'm changing names.
Right.
To
what I'm
protect
getting at
the innocent.
is I can't go. Well, I know where the mayor lives because the player, knows where the mayor lives.
Right. We are limiting that. We had someone that started out with mayor and a district attorney in this because they knew where all those people were, and I'm like, I don't really want to.
Yeah. No.
No, but seriously, down on that street is currently blocked off because of construction. No, that's. Not in the no.
Right. So
in the Marvel universe, it's not like the real world. The roads aren't always under construction. So, see,
right?
It's a utopian, escapist, thing where we try to have pleasure.
And if they
unlike
are
465 every summer,
and if they are under construction, you can just take the curvy mountain path next to New York City,
right, and just be on the side,
and get to the party.
Yeah, once you pass that wrecked Lamborghini, then you're good. Make the first right after that.
So, I'm not sure where I want to live yet.
Here lies the corpse of Doctor Strange. Moving on.
If you want,
we do have a magic user in the party, by the way, just to
really
hashtag let you know.
Which one was the magic guy?
The Gambit lady.
Oh, it's magic based.
Yes.
Nice.
Her stuff is magic based. And part of the funniness is a huge chunk of it was put upon her by a gypsy curse.
Nice.
Nice.
So I guess it's a good thing I didn't take magic control, huh?
I was waiting for you to. And
wait,
I was
you want that
like,
curse lifted? Done. Oh.
I hadn't even thought of that.
Did I just depower you? Sorry.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, can you tell me what Heir to Fortune actually does / means? If you still have that handy.
Fine. Yes, I can.
Okay.
Let me hit a few buttons here. I don't have to log back in. That's the funny thing is this is absolutely phenomenal, and it's super thin, and it's really cool, and it takes a little longer than I thought it would to do anything.
Yeah.
Which is like, let me log you in. This is wonderful radio.
So what I'm thinking is maybe I just live in one of those large houses or large warehouse type buildings.
The abandoned crates, metal shipping crates at Union Station? No?
No.
Oh. Logged in.
There you go.
Yeah, right.
So maybe I live in like one of these big warehouses that's, like because I just bought it. And like I have like a loft deal going on there. And maybe downstairs is like my lab / will become the future base of the team.
Possibly. Certain talents do not modify talent feats. They're either provided for specific abilities, such as first aid, or special backgrounds, such as mystic origin or heir to fortune. Nope, that's not it. Ultimate skill. Okay, heir to fortune.
Yeah. By the way, I didn't roll resources and all that. I don't know if you want to. Or
we'll get there. We'll get there.
Oh, popularity starts at 0, I believe.
Right. Heir to fortune.
Yes.
This is not a talent.
Oh, well, there you go. Never mind.
And we're done here. But a situation which brings the character into a lot of money. The minimum resources of a character with this talent is remarkable.
Okay.
If your character is making excellent resources or less, do not take this talent. This quote, talent may not be gained by a character after the generation process is finished and may only be chosen by characters being generated. Dun, dun, dun.
So it's really just a way to explain why you're rich.
Yes.
Well, that's lame.
That
all right.
kind of sucks.
Well, yeah.
Do you want to shift that out or
no?
He's like, no, actually, I like the money.
No, I want to be rich.
Yeah.
No, I mean it explains why I live downtown-ish.
Right.
It explains. It gives us a place to have a base.
Do you want to be in the Salesforce Tower?
No.
Because that will likely be where the base ends up.
Like actually in the tower.
Yeah. I know.
It seemed it would be better if we had like a warehouse kind of thing. Like
possibly. Where did you want to have this again?
Well, downtown, like, off to the side by like Lucas Oil, there's a bunch of like warehouse buildings and stuff.
Yeah, Market
right?
District just north of there. Okay, all right, because I'm like, where are all the warehouses downtown?
Yeah. Kind of southwest of core downtown.
Right.
Like over by Lucas Oil, like right behind it in that area, there's a bunch of warehouses and open fields where there's just nothing there.
Where the main postal services and that area. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So just if I have a 2 or 3 story warehouse building there.
With a loft. It's got a giant thing that the roof opens for some reason. I don't know why you'd fly a VTOL aircraft into there, but you could.
Sure, why not? And, downstairs could be like the bat cave, for lack of a better term.
Okay.
All the training and whatever we got. And second floor can be other rooms, bedrooms, kitchen, whatever.
Nice.
So that's my plan.
Okay.
Does that work?
No, that's perfect.
And it's close enough to downtown that we're downtown.
And you're technically on the south side.
We are technically on the south side. Welcome to the south side, bitches.
Okay, sorry.
So, yeah, there you go.
That sounds phenomenal.
So far, this is what I got.
Okay.
I have a gateway in my bedroom on the 3rd level.
Uh-huh.
I have a gateway on the 1st level.
So you just don't even have to. You can just.
So I don't even have to use the elevator stairs.
Nice.
What the hell? That's it. I can't figure out.
Well, when your mom and dad's house. The ancestral home.
Well,
up in Carmel,
of course. Well, that brings up an interesting question.
Okay.
Who knows?
Who knows what
about my powers, right? So
so you're going to have the story, and I don't know if we're going to do this in game or whether we're going to do this where mommy and daddy find out that you're not impaired anymore.
Sure.
Do you have any siblings? Because it would be nice for them to find out as well.
Well,
a brother and a sister.
What does the GM think?
I think the brother needs an opportunity to say, "Oh my gosh, my younger brother is not a cripple anymore." Just to use the word cripple because it's really inappropriate, and I feel uncomfortable using it. But boy, he's gonna, because from that entitled white privilege, horrible background, he doesn't know no better. And from a Tropic Thunder standpoint, never go full retard. But that's your older brother,
right?
Because he's an entitled heir to fortune person who is the worst embodiment of white privilege that we're going to engage in this particular thing.
So what you're saying is sooner or later we're going to have to take down my brother. Good job. You just played your whole hand.
Yeah, I did.
So that's first game session, I'm just going to go there and knock him the hell out and to solve the whole problem.
Oh, you deserve that. What? What?
And then Scott's like, well, game's done.
All right, pack it up. Let's do season 2. What? New characters. What? Thanks. That's
so
awesome.
Yeah. Brother, sister, sure.
Older, younger. I need your family tree. I need a dynamic here.
Okay. So mom and dad are somehow still together.
What?
Okay. I know, right?
They're both lawyers?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to end poorly.
I
did not see that coming.
Let's throw on layers of improbability here. One's a prosecutor, the other's a defender.
And they're still together. Because neither of them are marriage lawyers, so they don't want to pull the trigger. Both of them might have been circling that idea and thinking about it, but they're like,
Who knows? Let's see. Older bro there.
Does your father drink?
Of course.
Does your mother drink?
Sure.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, none of them are
nice people.
Well, no, I was going to say not to like alcoholic levels, but they drink. Yeah.
Well, one of them's a closet alcoholic. You know that, right? I mean, statistics say they're going to be, and they're both attorneys on top of that, and opposite ends.
That's a good point.
One of them is a 55-gallon drum drinker.
Older bro is, let's say, I'm going to put myself in around the 24 age range, 25,
very
graduated
nice.
college.
Wouldn't it be nice to be 25
I know,
again?
man. If I had that knowledge now, back then.
I'd kill somebody and not hide the body. Seriously, they'd be like, "Did you do that?" And I'd say, "Yeah, but look at me." This is awesome.
That's not where my brain first goes.
I'm sorry.
I was thinking more of women.
Oh, well, sure. But no, I'm saying if I knew then what I knew now, and that's what I had. If that was the price, I'd be like, "Yep, I'm in."
Oh, if that's what you had to do.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'd kill somebody.
Yeah.
Sure.
Anyway,
so
now that we've defined our moral compass, let's go back to the downside of the family there.
Yeah, so older bro is late 20s,
okay,
28, 29.
Right.
Like I said, privileged a-hole.
Right.
I graduated college. Maybe they sent me to MIT or some crazy tech college like that. That's how I got this skills.
Nice. Or Purdue engineering.
Sure. Let's keep it all indie.
I was going to say we don't have to keep it local, but that's all you, baby.
Let's keep it Indiana then. Well, you know what? Me personally, I was spent quite a few formative years on the East Coast, so we can do MIT, whatever.
All right, that's fine. That's good.
So
younger sister.
Yeah, younger sister. She's still in college.
She wants to be she wants to split the difference and be like an environmental lawyer or a ACLU lawyer. She wants to be kind of like mom and dad, but
let's see. In today's climate, yeah, she's probably going for ACLU lawyer or something.
Yeah, part of the anti-Nazi brigade.
Yeah, maybe she's down at IU or something. IU Law.
Nice,
something like that.
Nice, I like it.
Yeah, and so I'm the one who finished college and then just went, whatever. So I just bought a bunch of tech and got Daddy to buy me the building down there, so I didn't have to deal with it.
Nice.
So it's not being rented, so he can't hang that over my head, Scott. Don't even try. He said
because I was just so.
He's like, "Here's the deed." I'm like, "Thank you."
Because I was really going to be like, "So is this a lease? You're renting with an option to buy?
No, it's mine. It is mine.
That's really good to stipulate that out front because I was going to
appreciate that.
Stick you with that here in a bit.
Let's see. And roaming around in the warehouse, there is a couple of cats. Maybe a cat and a parrot. How's that?
Okay.
Just so I'm not alone.
Okay.
I got like a pet, right? Right. Yeah. Shut up, Squawky.
Squawky.
Whatever his name is, I'll come up with something later.
Nice.
I think I just did Squawky.
That's awesome.
Because,
So that will be immediate commentary.
Yeah.
On that's phenomenal.
Yeah. So Squawky stays upstairs in like the living area.
Sure.
The cat stays downstairs so it can
Mice patrol.
it's a warehouse.
Yeah.
In the middle of nowhere, so not in the middle of nowhere, but kind of
removed from the downtown.
Yeah,
area.
a little. So it stays down there. It's a mouser, and whatever. I'll come up with a name for a cat, which then you can turn into a supervillain later. Because you read comic books. Every character you meet, sooner or later, will be a hero or a villain.
Right. Absolutely. It just that's a thing.
Lois Lane got powers. When the hell did
how
that
did that
happen?
happen? Oh, because you had to see that coming.
Right.
Yeah.
I think. Jameson even got powers.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's like...
Yeah. When's the Carnage suit coming out? And that whole, wait, what? The cat morphs with an alien symbiote, and there we are.
Yeah. So I think they'll do it.
So I think you've got a pretty fleshed out character. I think you're happening. I think you've got an origin story we'll continue to work with, etc. You can commit as much or as little of this to paper as you want and send it to me. And what I will do is everything that you put in a background will eventually be plucked out and used against you. Or for you, or story wise.
I'm used to it.
Yeah, I'm sure. The more you want to give me, the more potential you give me, the more it can or cannot, again, come back to be revisited. I had 9 or 10 plots that I pulled out immediately for the backstories of the last group. They solved 4 of them in 3.5 years.
Nice.
And ended up going off to other planets and doing other things.
Yeah, I noticed. It's
that
look, an alien's landing in Indianapolis, and now we're on another planet. What?
Yeah, what? How did that happen?
Wait, frost giants? What the hell?
Jotunheim, one of a guy had an Asgard backstory. I couldn't just leave that alone.
Well, sure, but
right. You didn't have to. Yeah, I know.
No, it was weird. I was expecting more indie-based U.S. world.
That's what we're trying to do. I shouldn't have done and an alien falls from the sky. That I thought that would be a great way to pull the team together.
Sure.
Which it did.
Yeah.
And then they
alien
followed.
invasions always help teams get together.
Yes, it does. And then that followed out immediately to where it tracked back to, carry the one, aliens.
Right.
Oh, damn it. All right. I probably should have come a different direction. But
yeah, I would suggest a terrorist attack.
Ooh. So you heard it here first. The Indy was attacked because Jay Payne said that we should have a... Oh, all right.
No, you're talking human-level villains.
Right.
Bring a team together, blah, blah, blah.
Absolutely. Go. Yep. And I have a few, 2-3 of those in the works for, what we're looking at, what we're getting at, et cetera. And it will start to be far more exactly what you were hoping to hear, Indianapolis-based, lower level, again, sort of Defenders meets
X-Men
kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
but
all right.
I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think your character will fit in well. I got to bring the two groups together, and I think I know of a way to do that relatively earlier than later. And I don't think it's going to feel as forced as one might think, but I think it'll come together well. I think your character will fit in very well as well.
Yeah, and I'll need to come up with a name.
Yeah.
I'm drawing a blank right now.
The Shocker. No, the Shocker.
And not the Shock Collar.
Not the Shock Collar. Okay. All right.
No.
The Violet Wand. No. Okay. So I'm.
Wow. What websites are you visiting, sir?
How do you know? What websites are you visiting, sir? Exactly. All right. Well, for those of us here at Gaming with Scott, we thank you for listening. And as always, you'll hear from us real soon. Bye.
Bye.